Hey guys, welcome to Clear Shots Plays. Today I'm going to play a game called Ghost Recon Future Soldier. I'm going to play it on Uplay on PC. It came out in 2012, I want to say, I think it was around the same time that Black Ops 2 came out. And I felt like this game didn't get a lot of attention. I think it got forgotten because Black Ops 2 sort of overshadowed it. And I thought this game was really good, and I really enjoyed it when I played it, and I still enjoy it now. It does a really good job of... I'm gonna just jump into campaign, I guess, to wherever I am. And I think it like pulled over like my old Xbox name or something. I don't even know what that is or how to change it, but I'm just gonna jump into the... I don't even know where I am in the campaign, to be honest with you. I've beaten this game a couple of times. It's essentially a stealth shooter, but there's also action scenes and things like that in it. It's not really just stealth. I felt like this game was really unique in like the ways that it incorporated like the stealth elements, and also the art style is really interesting. It's meant to be like obviously future tech and stuff like that. But like I said, in 2012 it came out, which is, you know, that's around the same time that Black Ops 2 came out. So you had like this kind of thing where I think it was, you know, a few months before Black Ops 2, but I think when Black Ops 2 came out, it just kind of took over and overshadowed everything. Because, you know, it was Call of Duty. Everybody was playing Call of Duty at the time, and Black Ops, you know, people still play Black Ops. Black Ops 4 just came out somewhat recently. But this game, like, the critics actually liked this game for the most part. They sort of criticized the gunplay and things like that, and I can sort of see it when I play it. I feel like it feels good. It does feel really good, like, as far as, like, the overall feel of the gunplay and shit. I don't know if I can skip this.
The dealer. She's Russian. Katya Progova.
Oh, it's a chick?
Guess not.
No, I feel kind of bad for calling her a bitch.
We're working connections to see what we can find, but we've already got enough to be worried. Early reports have her linked to an international import-export corporation with known ties to criminal elements. These people are very
I didn't
good
pay
at
too
making
much
things
attention
disappear.
to the actual
Weapons,
story
money,
of this
people.
game. It's not really
She goes to
presented
ground,
super
we're gonna have a hell of a
cinematically. I
time
mean, there's
digging her back up
cutscenes,
again.
and then there's
DIA's
these,
involved, and our
which
boys
is
at
sort of
NSA
just like a
have
mission
file,
briefing
but
type
nothing's as
thing.
good as a face-to-face. We need her
But the
alive,
story's not
gentlemen.
super in your face or anything like that. This originally came out for the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3.
You'll have to deal with them before you stop her.
And it might have come out for the PC at the same time. I'm not sure. It feels like this is a port, though, because you can see on that screen, that last screen, it was actually the Xbox 360. Maybe it didn't come out for PS3. I don't know. But I know that... Oh, shit. I'm on a fucking turret here? This is not the best way to show this game off, huh? Well, so as you can see, it's definitely not all stealth. Oh boy.
We've got a visual on her vehicle.
Concentrate on the escort vehicle. Do not engage the primary. I repeat, do not engage the
But like I said, I think it's not super in your face story-wise, but it does have, it's like really, it's got a lot of intense parts, like as far as action scenes go. And the stealth elements are really, really good. So the game honestly is just really good overall. And I don't know. I really don't know how many people actually played this game, but I felt like it was a smaller amount than I would have expected. I just felt like it deserved more attention. And it's still a really fun game. I mean, it still holds up.
All right, we're giving it to him now.
Put a bird down across the road. Let's see if she can drive through that.
Heads up, here we go. Wrap it up! Come on! Oh, shit! Yeah, that ought to stop her.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know how far into the story I am right now, but I would like to play at least until I can show you the stealth. Now, one of the cool elements of this game, and I don't know if I'm going to do it now because I'm not really in stealth mode. Yeah, I guess I'm not. But, it sort of, when you crouch, if you're in stealth, like if you're in a situation where you're trying to be stealthy, it'll automatically camouflage you. Like, you'll basically be invisible. Not completely invisible, but you'll be camoed. Like a chameleon sort of camouflage. And if you move too fast, it drops. Like, you'll lose your camo. But it's a really cool element to the way that they made this, because I felt like that was a big part of the way that they made it feel unique. Oh boy. And like I said, I think even the action parts like this are still pretty solid. I don't know if there's a guy on that or not. On that turret. The cover system's really good too. You can point and look at the spot you want to go to. I'm trying to show you guys everything, but they're shooting me, so I mean, I could ask him to stop, but I don't think they're gonna listen. There's a guy right there. How do I look over it? There we go. It's pretty cool as far as, like, at the time the cover system was pretty cool because you can go up against like cover and then look at where you want to go and then hold space to move to it. So even if it's like, you know, it doesn't matter where it is. I don't really want to move from this spot though right now, honestly, because I don't want to get killed. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I guess I'm supposed to do something over here. I'm gonna try and flank that thing. Maybe not. Oh yeah, okay, so if I was in a stealth mission I could show you a lot of that stuff a little bit better, but there's you can sort of mark enemies and kind of show your team where enemies are, where to attack. And when you're in stealth mode, you can mark like multiple enemies and then have them with a single button. You can take all of them out. Oh, shift is cover swap. There we go. So you just look at the spot and then you hold shift and he runs to where it is. Now there's games that do that now, and I think at the time it was one of the first ones to do that, as far as I remember. Could be wrong. But you can mark multiple enemies, and you're in a squad of 4, so you can either hold the mark button down, and they'll all shoot at the same time and take all of them out, or you can have 4 of them marked, aim at the 4th one, and the other teammates are aiming at the 3. So the second you shoot, the rest of your team shoots as well at their targets, and you can wipe out 4 guys at a time when you're stealthing, which is really nice. There's also there's a drone that you can throw up in the air, and it will you can mark enemies from your drone, so you can basically command like your team to do a whole bunch of shit just in the stealth modes. And I really like that because there's a lot of flexibility and there's a lot of leniency too. Like, there's different ways you can go about being stealthy versus just, you know, fucking sneaking around like in every other fucking game ever, you know. And I wish I could skip these cutscenes, but I can't, so I guess you guys are watching them.
You
sure we gotta do this? Unless you want to think you're a target.
That's one thing that always
The
bugs me about
DOD would
certain
pay
games
$60 million for a freaking babysitter.
is when they don't let you skip cutscenes, especially when you've played them before.
Kozak, verification code. Alpha 29er Yankee 7.
Like I mean, I feel like you should always be able to skip the cutscene. It doesn't matter what the game is. You know what was really annoying was the end of like the Pokemon games, like Pokemon Sun, like the newest one specifically, and like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. When you beat the game, when you finish the Elite Four, and you beat the game, it's like there's this huge long cutscene that's basically like 40 minutes long, and you can't skip it, like the credits and everything.
Damn it, I said Queen.
And you're doing it on a friggin' Nintendo DS. It's like, it's such a pain in the ass. I mean, luckily you can just set it down and walk away from it if you want to for 40 minutes.
Former Russian intelligence. She's connected all over the place, so it'll take some time to unravel who she's really working for. But none of...
Oh, here we go. I can skip these.
In base terms, the Warhound's a self-propelled
Warhound, okay.
Careful with
I'll figure all that as I go. I don't feel like reading at all. Now, this is one of the games that definitely like changes as you play. So like you get like each mission sort of has different elements to it. And I like that. I think one of the games that I really like, one of my favorite games is Titanfall 2. One of my favorite campaigns is Titanfall 2 because they did a really good job of like making every campaign mission feel totally unique and like adding different elements of gameplay and just making things feel totally different every time you played. I don't remember this part.
We don't want to get separated out here.
Yeah, speak for yourself. $20 says at some point during this mission, you're gonna be hiding behind that thing. Hell, man, if it draws fire, great. This means I won't have to shoot it myself.
Warhound is moving.
Okay, so see how I'm camoed now? So I'm in stealth, like a stealth mode here now.
Better for us than it is for
You also have sensor grenades. That's why it says sensor there. This is magnetic view, sort of like a
Heads up, we got contact
not
straight
a
ahead.
heat vision or whatever, but it's sort of a certain type of vision for different types of weather. There are parts where you're in like sandstorms and things like that,
12 o'clock.
so you can kind of see through the weather with this. Honestly, the graphics are really good for a game that's from 2012. You can switch shoulders, which is nice to have in third-person games. A lot of games don't have that, to be able to switch over your shoulder and be able to look on the other side. It's nice for getting angles on enemies. But this camo is really nice to have, but like I said, if the second you start moving too fast, it falls out, so you have to crouch and activate it again. I felt like that was a really unique part of the game that they utilized really well.
On your word.
So now that 1 and the 2 are marked by my teammates, and see how they're aiming at them. You can give them a command to fire at the same time and take them both out. So optimally what you want to do here is find a way to mark as many guys as you can,
On you.
and obviously make sure that no one's going to see them die. Now, I don't remember how you get to your... I don't want to do anything accidentally. Now, this is definitely a port. I mean, it says LB right there, which is left bumper on your Xbox controller. So I don't know how to... I don't know if I have my drone on me or not. And I also don't know how to get into the vision of
On your word.
that bot there that's with us. I can unmark that guy
Ready.
and mark this third guy here
On your word. Mark target 3.
if I can get an angle on him.
That's 4. On your shot.
I guess I can try and take those 4 out. As long as I'm going to go for this one over here. And then optimally, your team is all going to shoot at the same time.
Activated camo.
So, and what's cool is if I lock onto 3,
Ready.
the other guys lock onto the other targets. So now if I hold Q, they'll all shoot. So I just have to shoot at the same time.
Ready.
If I can get a steady aim on them.
By. On your word.
That's a key.
There we go.
Copy that.
It's just a really unique game, and I felt like this game didn't, like I said, I felt like it just didn't get the attention, and I could be wrong. Maybe everybody who's watching this right now has played this game before, and they're bitching about how I don't know I don't know all the controls, because I wicked don't remember the controls.
I lost my line.
I also never played this on PC. I played it on the Xbox 360, and now I'm playing it on the PC, and it doesn't translate the controls very well, because like I said, I think it's a port. So I don't know how to translate, like, I mean, some of them are right, like it said space. It says space there, but it also says LB for my grenade button, which I'm pretty sure is G. I don't want to waste it, but the sensor grenades are really cool because you can throw them into a section of where, you know, there's a bunch of enemies, and they have a pretty big radius, and they'll show you the enemies through the walls. You can spot enemies, you know, within that radius, and so you can locate enemies pretty easily with the sensors. But, you know, each mission has different, you know, abilities. Like I said, I think, like, certain missions have the drone. I don't know if all of them have it or not. I mean, I wish I could figure it out, but I don't know how to switch it. I think F might be how to throw my grenade.
Lead moving.
Straight ahead.
How many?
Yeah, it is. So that's a sensor grenade. So that shows me the guys that are in that area.
Tank. Can't leave that sitting around. Bring the mortar online. Take care of it.
Roger that. I spotted 2 more. Right in front of us.
Ready. On your shot.
Ready. Standing by.
Okay. Here we go, I guess.
Warhound is engaging targets. Here we go. Here we go. They're moving. Dropped one. Get ahead. I gotta reload. Moving.
Ooh. It's not letting me get back into it. Because it said scroll up to do it the first time, and now when I push the mouse wheel up, it's not bringing me back into it. So, yeah, I wish I could help you, bro. Can't. Also, I don't know where the controls are, so that's your main menu right there. Resume, restart, briefing, quit. Those are your options. So there's no controls. And I can't switch to the Warhound. I know I can't. It's telling me I can't destroy the tanks with it. I don't know. It's very weird. Because when I, you know, initially it said the mouse wheel up. What about this? There we go. So I'm just gonna, I guess I'm just spamming the rounds. It seems like that's pretty powerful. Since you can just fire mortars at shit.
Target down. Cleared hot. Stay on it. We're breaking them down.
I guess they want me to just blow up all these vehicles. If only every game had a fucking robot that shoots mortars. You know, it'd be so easy.
Here come more of them! Straight ahead! Hostile truck! He's down! Yeah, roger!
Really, dude? Shot you multiple times. Oh, lag.
Reloading! I'm moving!
I feel like we can move up now.
Warhound, moving!
There's definitely an intensity to this game when shit hits the fan, and it's really cool when like your stealth, when you blow your cover, because shit gets hot real fast. And the shooting, I honestly like I said earlier, I think the main criticism of this game was the actual gunplay, but I never felt like it was that bad. I felt like it was actually pretty solid.
Form up on the Warhound. Let's keep moving.
You know, once you learn the mechanics and the controls, like I said, I mean, I'm still struggling to learn the controls again here, but I'm starting to get a feel of it. And there's also different, you know, as you play through the campaign, you can get different loadouts and shit. And there is a multiplayer mode, and I don't remember much about it, but there is one. But I think this game looks really good for 2012. I mean,
Take it down.
it's not like shit was terrible back in 2012, but
Warhound's engaging.
I need to move it. I need to move that thing over. It needs to come to me. Can I get it to do that? Because it's not going to hit it. It's hitting the cave there. Oh, guided missiles? What? What is this? 007 Nightfire? That's a game I should play for you guys, because that game was a classic. And I spent so much time in 007 Nightfire. That was one of the shooters that I think really,
After we hit the forward base, we'll move on to the second target.
like, that's what got me into shooters. Honestly, I spent so much time playing that game on the PlayStation 2.
This ain't good for it.
Oh boy. Holy shit. I have my volume turned down so I can't hear what they're saying. I mean, I'm not even paying attention to the subtitles or anything. So I'm sure they warned me that that was there. I thought there would be cover over there, but I guess not. So I guess I'm fucking going to die. Wow, it's interesting that there was a million vehicles over here. There's like no cover anywhere. Oh, so you can only get downed twice. Yeah, twice. Well, as long as this... if this doesn't make me... Where am I here?
After we hit the forward base, we'll move on to the second target. We're gonna have to secure a boat to get there.
Okay.
If I don't transform into one, this ain't good for it.
Please, moving to go. Light vehicle, watch it. Under heavy fire. Stand by, I'll clear 'em. Hostile reinforcements incoming. Dead ahead. They got a truck. They gotta know they can't win this. Knock it down. Hostile light vehicle.
thing's overheating real fast.
Warhound on the move! RPG, watch it! He's down! We've got him on their heels! Contact, get ahead! Light truck inbound!
Man, this Warhound thing shreds.
Open fire! Contact, 12 o'clock!
I mean, literally, you just click on the enemy like twice, and that thing fucking, those mortars just rape it.
I'm moving! Engage!
I don't know if it doesn't automate itself when you get out of it, which I kind of wish it did, because then you could, you know, actually start shooting shit instead of playing around with the fucking overpowered like mortar turret. And I mentioned Titanfall 2. I should also play that game for one of these, because I really like that game. Titanfall 2 honestly has one of the better campaigns I've ever played, I think. Oh man, I'm in trouble here.
Keep your eyes open.
Unless that's a good
We don't
guy.
want to bring the place down until we know more about their operation.
Have my doubts though.
Nailed one. Straight ahead.
Okay, get right in the way then, dude.
Got one. Straight ahead. Gotta reload. Up to the crossing. Warhound, engage the target. He's out.
It's really cool that you can control that thing from a distance.
All right. We're taking control. Now. Moving, cover. More hostiles inbound. Enemy bird still on the ground. Let's keep it that way. Stay focused and let's finish this. They're breaking down. Keep the pressure on. APC. I don't know. Target down. I'm moving. Warhound, watch his VTR. Get the cover. Warhound engaging. Got one.
I don't know if the Warhound thing has health. It doesn't seem to. It seems like it just fucking rolls through everything.
Moving to cover.
Where's my fucking camo?
Nailed one.
It'd be nice to have.
9 o'clock.
It's one thing about shooters is anything that's red, it looks like that, fucking shoot it. And it'll blow up. Except for that one. Right after I say that, you know what I mean? But that usually is the case in shooters, I would say. There you go. See ya.
That cleared him out.
I almost feel like I feel like I'm cheating when I use this fucking Warhound, because I'm just dropping mortar grenades on people. And let's try this again. Oh, too late.
Forward base is secure. We're moving on. Roger that, Hunter.
Like I said, there's a lot of unique elements to this game, and I felt like it deserved more credit, that's all.
Well, at least we don't have to swim.
If we let you try, will you quit bitching?
Maybe. Get in the boat.
Get in the boat. Can't skip them.
This place is awfully active for a derelict station.
Yeah, and that was just a forward base.
This is the recon part of the job, gentlemen. Eyes in the sky can't see everything.
Just seems like this much activity would have caught somebody's attention before now.
We've got our own share of secrets. How surprised you think the Russians would be if they drove out to Dulce?
Fair enough. I hope that's not what we're heading into now, though.
Roger that.
Best to expect the worst. And let the Warhound lead. We can replace him.
He's a handy little guy.
Not much little about him. All right, boys, time to get your shoes on. We're at Grandma's.
Copy. First priority is to get a system dump off that mainframe. Once that's secured,
Alright, so
bury this place.
Roger that.
that's it. I'm going to wrap this thing up. I think that was, it showed you enough about the stealth and enough about the action to where I feel safe that I gave it a decent, I gave you a decent idea of how the game. Now this looks like it's going to be a lot of stealth. Well, usually it would look like that, but I have this fucking Warhound with me still, so I would imagine there's not going to be as much stealth as, oh, this one's on a timer. I remember this one. But anyway, that is Ghost Recon Future Soldier. If you get a chance, I would play this. It's definitely going to be cheap as hell now. And it's worth a play, honestly. It's probably, you could probably grab like a used copy if you still have a 360. I don't know if it's back compatible or not. I could look that up, but I'm not entirely sure. It could be back compatible on the Xbox One, but it is on Uplay. I think you can get it through Steam, but you still have to launch it through Uplay because that's how shit is nowadays. But that's it. So, hope you enjoyed, and I hope you guys check it out. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you very soon.